Hello and welcome to this video on using verbal and nonverbal expressions in delivering a presentation. When delivering a presentation, the effectiveness of your communication depends not only on what you say, but also on how you say it. This can be achieved by employing both verbal and nonverbal expressions. Let's dive in and explore how these elements work together. Verbal expressions include the use of appropriate vocal variety, while nonverbal expressions is the use of body language. When giving a speech, it is important to strive for vocal variety. This involves changes in intonation, volume, stress, rate, and pause. These components give your voice interest and expressiveness. This is crucial for keeping your audience engaged and helping them connect with your message. First, let's talk about intonation. As you have learned in Micro Certificate 1, intonation is the rise and the fall of your voice. Intonation helps convey emotions, emphasis, and meaning. For example, raising your intonation at the end of a sentence can indicate a question, while lowering it suggests a statement or completion. Intonation keeps your speech dynamic and prevents it from sounding flat. Compare the following. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. The first uses a falling intonation to indicate a statement of certainty. That's great. The second uses rising intonation to indicate uncertainty, inquiry, or surprise. That's great. Next is volume. How loudly or softly you speak. Speaking too quietly can make it difficult for your audience to hear, while speaking too loudly can be overwhelming. Adjusting your volume allows you to control the mood of the room. You might increase your volume to show excitement or importance and lower it for a more serious moment. Now, let's look at stress, the emphasis you place on certain words. As you have learned in Micro Certificate 1, stressing a word can change its meaning or convey its importance. For instance, stressing the word essential in the sentence, teamwork is essential for success, makes it clear that teamwork is an important point. Next, we have rate, the speed at which you speak. Speaking too quickly can make it hard for your audience to follow along, while speaking too slowly might cause them to lose interest. Varying your rate allows you to match the mood of your message. Speeding up can convey excitement or urgency, while slowing down can create suspense or emphasize an important idea. And finally, pause, the power of silence. A well-placed pause can give your audience time to reflect on what you have said and build anticipation for what's to come. Pauses helps to punctuate key points and make your speech more engaging. Consider this example. We have the technology to combat climate change, but are we really ready to make the necessary changes? As you can hear, pausing at key moments allows your audience to digest the information and makes it easier to remember. Pause adds emphasis and creates a natural rhythm in your delivery. Now, let's turn to nonverbal expressions, the communication that happens without words. This includes body language, facial expressions, gestures, and even eye contact. Nonverbal expressions can complement your verbal message and enhance the overall effectiveness of your presentation. Let's start with posture. The way you stand during your presentation sends important signals to your audience about your confidence. For example, a good posture is when you stand up straight with your shoulders back. This conveys confidence, authority, and professionalism. This makes you appear more credible and trustworthy. On the other hand, poor posture like slouching or crossing your arms can signal discomfort or defensiveness. This can disconnect you with your audience and make them less likely to engage in your presentation. Next, let's talk about facial expressions. Your face is a powerful tool in conveying emotion and connecting with your audience. Smiling, for example, communicates warmth, approachability, and friendliness. It encourages your audience to feel comfortable and connected to you. Conversely, a neutral or stern expression might make you appear less engaging, while excessive frowning or appearing tense could suggest nervousness and make the audience feel uncomfortable watching you. For a presentation to be truly effective, your facial expressions should match the tone and content of your speech. For example, a look of excitement when discussing a new opportunity can enhance your audience's enthusiasm, while a concerned expression can highlight the importance of addressing a serious issue. Let's now focus on gestures. Gestures are hand movements or body motions used to emphasize points and make your presentation more dynamic. They help to illustrate and reinforce what you are saying. For example, when talking about something significant or large, you might use expansive hand gestures to represent size or importance. However, gestures must be controlled and purposeful. Excessive movements can be distracting, while having your hands in your pockets can make you appear disinterested or at times rude. The key is to ensure your gestures support and enhance what you're saying, not distract from it. Finally, eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools you can use in a presentation. When you maintain good eye contact with your audience, it establishes a connection and shows that you are confident, engaged, and trustworthy. It makes your audience feel as though you are speaking directly to them, therefore increases their attention and receptiveness. However, failing to make eye contact can make you seem disconnected with the audience. Looking around the room too much or focusing on a single spot or a person, usually your lecturer, makes the rest of the audience feel overlooked. As a result, they are less likely to stay engaged, while the person you're focusing on might feel uncomfortable with all the attention. To recap, by mastering both verbal and non-verbal expressions, you'll be able to deliver a presentation that captures your audience's attention and leaves a lasting impression. Practice all the techniques in this video, and you'll notice the difference in your next presentation. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your presentations.